Hey, it's Mazzy here. So this is the end of November. New releases, pickups, just a variety of things, plus a couple of VCLTs at the beginning. For those of you who do not know, Vinyl Community Love Train is when someone sends you a little surprise or a little gift, little passing along. And first, I want to show you, I got holiday CDs from DJ Trish. Now, DJ Trish has been sending these to various members. She makes these great comps and always writes a really beautiful note here. So Trish, you are the spark and life of the vinyl community, and it's really sweet of you to put these great comps together. I played so many of them in my car. I actually still have a CD player. My car is 4 years old, about that. I think like in the last few years, I'm not putting CD players in the car, but I play these a lot. And she says a really wonderful note on here, which I'll just keep to myself. I mean, it's just really nice about creative outlets and all of us in the vinyl community who like to add some creativity to our channels and our videos. Not that they're not all creative, but I get what she means. So, Rocktober 2020 and Christmas 2020. I love Christmas music. So, I don't know if it's actually Christmas songs on here. Oh, it is. Yeah, Light of the Stable, Emmylou Harris, John. I have a lot of these things. I don't have everything. Dean Martin, Brian Setzer Orchestra, Jose Feliciano, Harry Belafonte. Of course, I love Belafonte. Paul McCartney. I don't have any Paul McCartney. I don't think I've ever heard any Paul McCartney Christmas songs. Nancy Wilson, The Impressions, and of course Rocktober. And Snoopy. Thank you, Trish. And I got an email a while back, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, from someone and who was sending me something, wanted my address, and he didn't know if he should ask for my address. And I got this, and this is an unusual form of little gift that I've gotten. And his name is Victor Mello. Victor Milo or Victor Mello? Are you Mello? It wouldn't be Mello, it'd be two L's and a W, but since you're from Portugal, that's a whole different thing. Now, I gotta tell you this, Victor. First of all, this blew me away. It's really sweet of you, and I'll get into that in a minute, but I was supposed to go to Portugal 3 or 4 years ago. I was invited. They did their first, it was 4 years ago now, in Porto, Portugal. They had a photo festival, and I was going to do a seminar, a workshop on marketing, promotion, and business, and ended up not happening because I think all these fucking artists don't want to learn about the marketing business. All they want to do is take pictures of naked women and landscapes and fashion. I kind of joke, but they don't understand the need to learn about marketing, about about rights, about copyrights and all that. And I don't know if you know about this, Victor, but anyway, so Victor sends me this note, and he's from, I won't read it all, I'll just, hello Mazzy, as promised, here's your gift. First of all, I must introduce myself. I'm gonna paraphrase. He's about 10 years younger than me or so. He has a family, some children. He lives in a beautiful village okay, first of all, he has this friggin' great, amazing calligraphy style, which is so beautiful, but reminds me of those Neil Young records like not Harvest, the one before it, After the Gold Rush, where you gotta really I think we got spoiled by typewriters and computers. It's hard to read sometimes, but actually, it's a beautiful village, Sintra, Portugal, in the Sintra region of Portugal on the beach. I want to come and visit you because I keep thinking, if any place on earth I want to move to, depending on how this last election go, Portugal was high on my list, and I'm not joking about that. He's on leave now, has more time to dedicate himself to his passions, like building his record collection. He's into photography, painting, drawing, and obviously music. Your videos were, and I'm sure will continue to be, a very precious source of information and new discoveries. You know, your work and dedication provided us with all many hours of pure pleasure all this free. I'm not free. I am expensive. Anyway, he goes on, and it's just a really sweet letter, and he has a nice little Milo stamp at the end. Milo. But look at these illustrations. Oh my God. Signed illustrations. They look like charcoal or pen. My son is an illustrator and does illustrations. He's always drawn me, and of course, I know this is not me, but the guy's wearing a hat, and he's a jazz musician. Look at this. Love this. This is so beautiful. And there's another one. I feel like I just found the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now, can you, now I'm maybe out of practice. If you're watching this, Victor, can you tell me, are these just sort of generic jazz artists? I'm not taking it away from any specific thing, or are they specific musicians? It's not Dexter Gordon because it's trumpet, and are they both trumpet player? Well, they're beautiful. Anyway, thank you, Victor. It's very sweet of you, and I'm glad you're watching things. So, are you ever gonna make videos? If you're an artist, make some videos. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some movies. Anyway, thank you both. Thank you, Trish and Victor. I greatly appreciate this. So in the background, I'm playing, there's a series of Craftwork records that were reissued last month, and I'm trying to get most of them, but I only got 2 so far. They're few and far between. They're around. Parlophone puts them out. I think these mixes came out in 2009, and I don't know all the details, and I'll probably get this wrong, but Craftwork remixed their entire catalog, and I think they're pulling a George Lucas, like he did with Star Wars. Like once he remastered and updated the computer graphics and CGI, he never wanted the originals out there again. And so, as far as I know, these Craftwork albums, there's like 7 or 8 of them, will only have the new remix. These are colored vinyl, and actually it sounds really great. Now, I've only had original American version on Vertigo, a Polygram Vertigo of Autobahn, which I love. And now I'm in the mood for electronic lately, so I'm trying to get these. I don't compare them. I don't give a crap if they're not the original mixes. I think these are the ones the artist wants now. And since I don't know and didn't grow up with those other mixes, I'm fine with these. So Craftwork, we got Computer World on special yellow vinyl. And of course, you think this will be on red? On Frabige. These are The Man Machine. So I ordered all of them, pre-ordered. There's been some delay, we'll see, but love these. And actually they're really nicely packaged. Each one has insert. Sorry, audiophiles, it's not poly-lined insert, but each one has a beautiful book. I'm talking to you, Michael. They're not poly-lined. And is this how everyone looks and dresses in Germany? I don't really know the whole history of them. I followed them over the years on and off. I know, obviously, the music in the background, I've heard it before, but there's someone that I just peripherally listen to, and I've always enjoyed them, but I just never jumped in. After Autobahn, I just didn't get their records. So, love these. I'm really excited about these, in the mood. Another new release that came out, which is really an unexpected treat, is Live in Maui, a Jimi Hendrix box set. And this is 3 LPs. It includes a Blu-ray, Music, Money, Madness, Jimi Hendrix in Maui. Remember, the whole ill-fated Rainbow Bridge concert came out of this, and I have that record. This is really good. Some of it is recorded beautifully, some of it is not so much, but it doesn't matter. When Jimi Hendrix plays, that's all you need to care about, in my opinion. And anything that they put out of these Jimi Hendrix sets are really beautiful. So, just to give you a little idea, I don't do big unboxing, but this gives you the idea. Great performance, great music, a beautiful booklet. Would it be good, like, smoking some Maui Wowie and singing Jimi Hendrix in, is it 1971, I believe? Oh, 1970, excuse me. Maui, Hawaii, 1970. My first trip to Hawaii was 1972 when I was 18 years old. So, okay. Next, Idiot Prayer. This is one of my top 5 records of the year, even though it just came out. I did watch the pay-per-view concert he did during the shutdown, the lockdown. He's performed all these songs, some of his best songs, in Alexandra Palace, in the UK, in London, and it's gorgeous. So it's a lot of his famous songs: Into My Arms, The Ship Song, Papa Won't Leave You, Henry, Black Hair, Jubilee Street, Mercy Seat, Euthanasia, Man in the Moon. It's all just him and the piano. So it's a really beautiful, intimate recording, gorgeous recording. I love this so much. I think there's a Blu-ray also of the concert, which I don't have. I saw it again during the pay-per-view. It was like the best concert I've seen pay-per-view during the lockdown. Amazingly beautiful recording, and just haunting, these songs. Nick Cave, Idiot Prayer, Nick Cave alone at Alexandra Palace. Just came out, and it's in my top 5 albums of 2020, which will be taped in about a month. Now, a pile here of some audiophile records that on QRP, Analog Productions, Acoustic Sounds, Analog Productions. If you must only get one audiophile Billie Holiday record, this is the one to get. All or Nothing at All, Billie Holiday, originally on Verve. This is a 2 LP, 45 RPM. This came out originally in 212. I think they just recently have done represses of this. All this stuff you can get through Music Direct. Gorgeous record. Cheek to Cheek, Sophisticated Lady, April in Paris. A lot of the standard songbook stuff that she sang, and like Ella Fitzgerald sang, but one of the great true jazz blues singers ever. An incredible record. It's 2 record set, even if it's a single sleeve, it's not a gatefold, but highly recommend it. And then a series of 4 records that I almost didn't get, but I got suckered into them, but I'm glad I did. These had been pressed before. They were out of print for a while. Basically, they're waiting for a repress. So if you want this kind of stuff, you need to jump on it. And of course, I love the first 4 Doors album. I like all the Doors albums, but especially the first 4. Analog Productions, 45 RPM, amazing sounding. The best I've ever heard of these records. And these are good sounding records anyway. Of course, the Fellini-like cover of Doors' second album, Strange Days. Love Waiting for the Sun. LA Woman. Incredible sounding records, incredibly audiophile quality. Not cheap, but well worth it. And these are the kind of things, if you want this kind of stuff, you jump on sooner than later because they don't last long. They come in and out of print, some of them, but remember, it's all about licensing. These companies like Audio Productions, Analog Production, Acoustic Sounds, they have limited licensing with these labels for things. So sometimes they go in and out of print, sometimes they disappear. So if you want them, get them. A Tone Poet, Art Blakey, amazing record. This is Roots and Herbs. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of the Art Blakey records, but it's pretty great. It's very percussive, as you would imagine. And it's with, look at this band: Art Blakey, Lee Morgan, Wayne Shorter, Bobby Timmons, Walter Davis Jr., and Jaime Merritt on bass. Really good. And lastly, I'll end this. I wish I had this, and I realized I forgot to put his first album when I did a video last month called Good Vibes, of all these vibraphonists. He's a New York vibraphonist named Joel Ross. This is his second album on Blue Note. I think instead of just buying all those Tone Poet records, go for some new artists. This is a Blue Note record, a newer artist, a New York artist. He does these amazing, it's a 2 record set, and Ishmael Wilkins plays alto sax on almost every song here. And the interplay between the saxophone and the vibraphone is almost a little like the Coltrane interplay. He's not like Bobby Hutcherson in terms of his vibe playing, but he's pretty incredible. And This is a modern record, but it is accessible. There's some out there stuff, but it's just a gorgeous recording, and it's really a beautiful record. So again, just nothing in here. I would say this is a record of a new artist, or newer to me. I think I bought his first album earlier this year, and it just came out only like the last 2 years. But this is an incredible record. Joe Ross, Who Are You? Who? As he loves you.